guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are returning, hi guys, and thanks for coming back. I appreciate you for clicking to view, and I really appreciate you. If you're new, hey girl, welcome. Don't forget to click that subscribe button, turn on your post notification bell. I know you see me sitting here right now. I'm in my YouTube studio. I still need wall art, so it's really bare. I tried to put the cute little piddles on there so it looks like something. But anyways, I'm gonna be sipping on my little seltzer water that babe found me. First time drinking it. It's decent. Ras cranberry, La Corex. I don't know. Let's get to talking. I was sitting here. I had a moment and I was thinking to myself, you know, we put so much pressure on ourselves to try to appear to be perfect sometimes. I know I do. I'm a perfectionist and it stresses me the fuck out. We try to appear to be perfect. We always try to appear to have it all together. Just now, I literally had a moment where I was like, I know I've recorded in this sweater already, a few videos back, but I'm just sitting in my house. I'm here now saying, should I record in this sweater or should I not? You understand? Like running through my mind already because I'm like, I already know that I recorded a little while ago in this sweater, but then I'm like, that's the point of this video. The point of this video is to check in mentally and to see where we are and how we can stop adding extra stressors to our life for God knows what, because we're sitting here thinking a million questions a minute and someone else is not even giving a damn about that, but it's us. Well, I don't know what they're gonna say, girl. They're gonna say that's the only sweater she got. You understand what I'm saying? So that helped me realize that I'm moving in the right direction to record this video today about checking in mentally, seeing how much we add. Living in America, living period, okay? I'm not even gonna put a country on it. Living period is stressful, just waking up and living every day. You have to make the conscious choice and decision to live instead of just being alive. Alive, you wake up, you do what you gotta do, you go back, you go out to work. You're in that habit and that pattern of doing that. When you are living, you sprinkle things that make you happy inward, make you smile internally. That's the difference of being alive and living. Living, you're just in a robotic state because you're just trying to get by and make it work. But when you live and you like, nah, I gotta take this time off for myself. I gotta watch this movie to make me laugh. I gotta eat my craving to make me feel good. Maybe I have to go out and give me a little retail therapy. Whatever it is you do to make yourself feel alive is what you do. How did January treat you? I can't wait to hear your comments below about how you feel your first completed month of 2021 was after coming out of 2020, making it over to this next year. A rate of 1 to 10, 1 being the absolute worst and 10 being the absolute greatest. How do you feel your first month of 2020 was? I feel my first month of 2021 was a 7. I would give my first month a 7. Like anybody else, you're so hyped, you know what I mean? You're so ready to just tackle this list of 3,000 things that you're gonna do in 2021, and damn it, I'm gonna tackle all of them in January. No, you're not. You have to be realistic with yourself and say that I'm not, so that you don't go into a heavy depression starting off your new year. And I don't think people talk about that. We always talk about closing a chapter and opening up a new one, but we need to be honest with ourselves and say that starting that new one is gonna bring us a lot of emotions. Emotions that we were prepared for and some that we're not. We need to learn how to be able to take care of ourselves and be kind to ourselves in those moments of the emotions that we weren't prepared for. Because in the beginning of the month, I was just like you guys. Yo, it's 2021. You're about to do this about to get done, But guess what? I went into days throughout some of the weeks. I just really didn't feel like doing squat. I didn't feel like doing squat. I won't say that I was depressed. I would say I was very meh. I would get up. I would do what I knew I had to do, eat, shower, maybe do 1 or 2 tasks. I wasn't consistent and as fluent in accomplishing things as I would like to have been. Because of that, emotions of sadness, feeling unproductive, and we know what those emotions feel like. I don't know about you guys, but when I feel unproductive, I feel like crap. I feel like you could have got up, you could have did it, but my body and my mind was just like, I really don't feel like doing it. I think that we have to appreciate those days. There are gonna be days where you're gonna get through 1,000 tasks and you're gonna be like, whoa, I didn't know I had it in me, but you're just gonna be up, moving. You're gonna be getting things done, you know what I mean? But then there's gonna be days where you're just gonna feel like, not today. When you have those not todays, don't beat up on yourself. Because not today is there for a reason. There's a reason that your energy, the universe, or whoever it is that you pray to and believe in is asking for you to sit down in that moment and take a breather. We don't feel it because as humans, we must get everything done. We must move a mountain and walk through the fucking Atlantic Ocean. How much pressure we put on ourselves to be successful and do things. I'm not saying we are not to do that, but I am saying that we also need to learn to cherish breaks. You get a break at work. If you go to work and your shift is from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m., you're gonna get a break. It is mandatory. So why can't we learn how to put that into our lives and take a day for a break so that we don't go into depression, so that we don't have sad days? But I do think that we definitely need to let ourselves breathe. We need to stop thinking that everything will happen in 1 hour. To stop beating up on ourselves when things don't go exactly how we planned for them to go, because it wasn't meant to go that way. And that's why it didn't happen that way. The first 2 weeks, that's how I was. I did some things, I didn't do some things. The first 2 weeks was probably a 4 for me. But by the last 2 weeks of January, I was a little bit more spunky. I was a little bit more like sunshiny. I was able to catch up on some things. I was able to actually get some things done. Just because you have 2 weeks of badness don't mean that you gotta make it follow you throughout the rest of your month. You always have the power to change your day, to change your hour, to change your week, and to change your month. Do not ever feel like you are powerless in any of those moments or situations, because you're not. Sometimes it takes work. It takes a lot of work. You have to get up, you have to dust yourself off, you have to take a shower, you got to put on your favorite shirt and do whatever you got to do to get yourself up and going. I just feel like we definitely just need to be kinder to ourselves. This thing up here is the thing that drives everything. Your brain drives your heart, your emotion. Your brain drives you. If you don't take care of this, if you don't eat for it, you don't make sure you drink your water for it, you don't make sure you do things that help your endorphin move about in your body, get that good adrenaline flowing and just make you feel happy, you will wind up wasting your brain away. How many people can we think about that have wasted their brain away, honestly, in one way or another? Yeah, that was my mental check-in for January, guys. It started off rocky, but it ended really well, which helped me propel into happiness and positive and productive energy for February. That's why I was able to, February 1st, I was ready. I was driving the boat, y'all. I was in the conductor seat. I was ready to be like, yo, okay, this is what we're gonna get done. So today's the 4th of February. Although I have had great days from the 1st to today, I don't know what's to come next week. So when my next week comes, if I'm feeling meh again, I need to look back to this week and understand and feel happy that I gave so much energy, so much good energy to this week, that if next week I'm a little bit more calm and monotone with it, I'm fine. I am okay. I think we have to say that to ourselves. Now, please comment how you felt your January was. I'm super excited. Whatever you want to comment, this is a safe place. There is no judgment here. I pride myself on being a candid, authentic person. If I'm not gonna give authentic content like this, then I feel like I would be doing myself an injustice, honestly. I don't wanna be one person in front of the camera and be a different person behind it. Let me tell y'all something. Sis don't care so much that I might just slip up and forget that I'm on camera, and I'm just gonna keep it honest. So that's who I am, that's who I love to be. I think that I'm gonna make this a weekly thing. Like, I think I'm gonna figure out how I can choose one day out the week where we do a mental check-in to either uplift each other or just to check in and see how you feel, because you're not alone. A lot of people just like to stay shush and hushed about it. Trust me, there are a lot of your people that you're watching right now on YouTube that when they click off, they, in they bed rolling around in a blanket. The camera, you wouldn't be able to see that life is not what they are trying to show it to be. Don't let people continue to confuse you or pull a wool over your eyes about what life is really like. Coming out of a year like 2020, are you serious? Do you understand how heavy that year was? I'm a Black woman, so it was heavy for me in a lot of different ways. It was heavy health-wise for a lot of people, because although Black people were hit the worst with COVID, there were so many other families. COVID literally is just like any other virus or disease or illness, where it literally doesn't have one person that it wants to attack. Coming out of a year like 2020 was not to be taken lightly. So Applaud yourself for that, for coming out of 2020 sane, being able to keep food on your table, being able to keep a roof over your head. Applaud yourself for friends and family and yourself that made it. Like, there's so many things that we could think about to give ourselves a round of applause that I don't think we think about it because, again, we feel like we are to make it happen. But this is life. We don't get to make it happen. We have to, in some ways, go with the flow. I really do like this idea of coming and speaking. It makes me feel good. I'm sure it makes you feel good to know that someone is out there just like you. You can share what you're going through with people. I'm so ready and excited to read, so please comment below what your January was like and how do you rate it on a 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. If you want to know about this wig, I'm going to link it. I did my wig review on this wig, so this is just the little wig I throw on. It's just something so that my hair is not staying on top of my head. But yeah, I'm not gonna talk about the wig on this video because I have a whole nother video for it. So I'm just gonna link it for you guys to watch it. With that, I would like to say, sending you love, joy, laughter, happy energy, courage and bravery to be honest with yourself when you're not in that space. It's okay. You're gonna be okay. I promise you. You're human, and that's one thing about humans. We were made to be able to feel so many emotions that people don't act like, you know, other species do, but they do. But the thing about us is we were given the English language, or whatever language you speak, to be able to articulate how those feelings make you feel. You're gonna be okay. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this video with anybody that you feel needed, co-workers, friends, cousins, enemies, anybody that you needed, to let them know that you're gonna be okay, and mental check-ins is something that we will continue doing. Bye guys, thanks for watching.